Okay, I had a few false starts there, but it's working, I think. We might be shooting some video. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. As you can see, Rocky is up, bright-eyed, and bushy-tailed. There's his bushy tail. You can see that's his bushy tail there. And there he is, all bright-eyed. And he's purring, which if I wasn't talking, you'd be able to hear. Now he's on top of me, so I can't show him very well, so I'll show you out the window. It rained pretty hard earlier. Looks like it might rain again. Hard to say, really. Hard to say. But, you never really know what it's going to do. I got to go out in a few minutes because I got to take the garbage out. I got to take the garbage out, Rocky, because if we miss the garbage being picked up, then we don't get to put out garbage for a whole nother week. Yes, that's true. So that's got to be done. But the first thing I'm going to do... Hey, you. He's giving me head boops. He's really sweet. He's a sweet Rocky. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get up. I'm going to get up, and I'm going to give Rocky his treats. Are you ready for your treats? Hey, you ready for your treats? Yeah? Okay, go on the table. Go on the table, Rocky. Eat. Okay. Oh. Yay. Never get old. Getting old sucks. Okay, get on the table. Rocky says he's already old, and I'm already old too, actually. You get on the table if you want your treats. There'll be no treats if you don't get on the table. Aha. You boys settle down in there. There'll be no Tootsie Rolls after the show, and Shamrock Shakes after the show. That's kind of a running joke. When I was a kid, I had a friend who was in the Cub Scouts, and he and his Cub Scout troop, these are greenies for Rocky, they went down to Watertown, New York, to WWNY television, and they were on the Danny Burgess show. And I guess they rode in a bus down there, in a school bus. It was in the winter time. They had to leave early in the morning to get there on time for the show. And when they got there, they were locked in a storage closet, in a big storage closet that had a bunch of old television equipment in it and stuff. And I guess they got horsing around in there, and they knocked something over. Made a heck of a smash anyway, made an awful noise. And the door opened up, and Danny Burgess was standing there, and he yelled at them. And he said, "You boys settle down in here and behave yourselves, or there'll be no Tootsie Rolls and Shamrock Shakes after the show." Anyway, my friend told me that story about going down there, and I remember I saw him in the scout and the Cub Scout troop from Perth. I remember when they aired that episode, I saw it, and yeah. Oh, you know what? There's one hit the floor here somewhere. Isn't this awful? I always drop these things, Rocky. I do. Well, here's 3 of them. See, he's waiting for them. I'll give you your 4th one, and then if you find the other one, I'll give it to you anyway. Anyway, I have a cousin, and she was born in 1982, so I was already 14 years old when she was born. And I was telling her that story about my friend that went down to the Danny and was on the Danny Burgess show. Of course, she doesn't remember the Danny Burgess show. That was before her time. But anyway, so it's kind of a running joke between me and her anyway, that line from Danny Burgess. You know, you be good. You boys settle down in here and behave yourselves, or there'll be no Tootsie Rolls and Shamrock Shakes after the show. Because that was the thing. They used to always give them Tootsie Rolls and Shamrock Shakes as a snack after they did the show. But basically what it was is they'd all be in a kind of a box in their scout uniforms, and Danny Burgess would talk to them and stuff, and then they'd play a cartoon, and then Danny Burgess would ask them some more questions about what they were interested in and what they did and what grade they were in school and what things were like in their hometown and all that. if they had any brothers and sisters and things like that. Then they play another cartoon. And yeah, they used to play Hanna-Barbera cartoons, which were really good. And anyway, that's the story. But show is long gone now. One of the things I remember from that show is this was back in the days before wireless microphones and stuff. And the microphone had a big thick black cable on it. And they used to pass the microphone from boy to boy because they'd each have to say their name into the microphone at the beginning of the show. And as they went up in the box, because they were in there in layers, there'd be a front row and a row behind and a row behind that. And what used to happen, it never failed that the damn microphone cord would get wrapped around somebody's neck and they'd be choking. That always seemed to happen, that they'd have to unwrap the microphone cord from around somebody's neck. I remember that. That used to happen all the time. But as they passed the microphone through the box, to each boy. But anyway, just memories of a long gone era, I guess. A time past. Which when you get old like me, you remember times that are no longer. So, anyway, that's it. But that's enough of that for now. I got to get ready to go outside, and I got to take the garbage out. It stopped raining, so this is a good time to do it. My roof actually didn't leak this time, which is amazing, given the fact that it usually does, and it rained really hard for quite a while, too. So, anyway, that's enough for now. We'll see you later. I hope you're having a good day so far. Rocky and I will see you later. Bye-bye for now.